In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 plants that are very popular in Nigerian cuisine, and I'm going to tell you about their amazing medicinal benefits and how they were used traditionally in terms of healing. My name is Najele, I'm a medical herbalist, and let's get on to it because I don't waste time. Now, the first one is called Ewedu. I'm going to put a picture here of the leaves so that you can actually see what it looks like, because this is actually quite wilted. I've had it for a couple of days, please forgive me. And this is popular in Yoruba cuisine. And the common English name is Jute Leaves. The botanical Latin name, I'm going to read that for you, is Corchorus olitorius. Now, like with many leafy greens, it contains a lot of minerals and vitamins. Vitamins A, C, E, B1, B2, folate. It also contains magnesium, calcium, and iron, which makes this plant very good in terms of bone health. In terms of medicinal benefits, it's anti-diabetic, it's anti-inflammatory, especially for the liver. It also contains antioxidants, lycopene being one of them, which you get more of, guess what, when you cook the food, cook the leaves. So as you can imagine, our ancestors really knew how to bring the best out of the plants and embodied it in the way they lived and the way they cooked. The next one is bitter kola. The botanical name is Garcinia kola, and it's not to be confused with Kola Nut, which I will talk about later. Traditionally, the names include Efiat. Apologies for the pronunciation. They're not my first languages, so please forgive me. Now, it's used in certain dishes for their flavor. It also contains vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, potassium, and iron on top of that. So this plant has quite a few uses. So for example, parts of the plant have been used as chewing stick. It's also an ingredient in an alcoholic drink that's an aphrodisiac. The seeds also have been used for a number of ailments. So recipes would include this in terms of diabetes, bronchitis, throat infections, even liver disorders. And research is showing that it has anti-hepatotoxic properties to the plant. So our ancestors knew what they were doing, man. Now, the next one is African nutmeg, also known as Calabash nutmeg. The botanical name for this plant is Monodora myristica, and some of the traditional names for the plant include Ehuru, Ariwo, Erhe. Apologies for the way I'm pronouncing it. Now, this is a common ingredient in the well-known Nigerian pepper soup, and some people also use it as a substitute for the Western nutmeg, in which the botanical name is Myristica fragrans. Now, there's also, of course, medicinal benefits to this plant. Traditionally, the seeds were used as a stomachic. It was applied externally on the forehead in the case of migraines. It was mixed with palm oil as a stimulant and also powdered to treat guinea worms. But do watch the dosage, particularly with nutmeg. Now, the next one is Kola Nut. This is Kola Nut. This is bitter kola. Kola Nut, bitter kola. Kola Nut, bitter kola. Now, the botanical name for Kola Nut is Kola nitida. And its traditional names are, the Yoruba will call it Obi, the Igbo will call it Oji, and Goro in Hausa. Please tell me, the other traditional names in the various languages, because I know there's like 200 languages in Nigeria. So please do share the names of any of these plants in your culture. Now, medicinally, we all know its benefits as it being chewed as a nervous system stimulant. It's also chewed as an appetite suppressant. And on top of that, there's a traditional recipe where you mix the bark of this plant with African ginger and use that, make a tea, and that's used to treat stomach ulcers. And it also has nutritional benefits as well. So it's not just the caffeine, it's got vitamin C in it, it's got thiamine, it's got riboflavin in it. It's a great plant. Our ancestors, they knew. Then we have Ogbono. Now, the common English name is wild mango, and the botanical name for this plant is Irvingia gabonensis. Now, the fruit is similar to mango and can be eaten as a fruit. The seeds themselves, which is used in cooking Ogbono soup, is high in fiber and is used as part of traditional medicine protocols for cholesterol, diabetes, as well as obesity. So when you're looking at Ogbono soup, don't see it as just food, it's also medicine. I hope you have learned about the amazing nutritional benefits of Nigerian food. This is just part 1. I'll also be doing part 2 and covering other countries. So Kenya is going to be coming up next. Just remember that our food is not just nutritional, it's also medicinal, provided we season it in the traditional way and not using those toxic cubes. we will always be ensured that we're looking after our health, mind, body, and spirits. Our ancestors knew a lot. Not only did they give us tasty food, they gave us medicinal food. Let me not eat in your face because this is really nice. If you want to learn more, subscribe, click the notification button, and I will see you soon with other African herbs and their medicinal benefits. This tastes good. Sorry, I shouldn't be chewing in your face. Let me switch this video off. But don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends.